Hello, it is Monday, January the 9th, and I'm back on the road. Today I am starting in North Carolina. I'm in the Raleigh area, staying in Cary, and I'm working my way to Georgia. So we're going to be skipping over from North Carolina, South Carolina, and then Georgia. I'm here all week, and I wanted to give you my first review of the first hotel I'm staying at this week. I am back at a Hilton Garden Inn. If you guys have been watching me, you know that I prefer the Hilton Garden Inn properties, especially because they are all the same. There'll be some differences in the way the rooms are decorated, but you have that consistency of brand, and they all have a great breakfast area, which in the mornings when you're working, you need a hearty breakfast because you don't know when you're gonna have lunch. But let's get to the review of this room. I've got a few properties next to me, and actually up the road there was a mall that we passed by. But here is the room. I just have a king-size bed. We've got our usual little area to sit down, watch TV if we need to. Decent sized TV, and my work area. Unfortunately, I'm working, guys, working all week. Yuck. But we've got the little breakfast area here. All the Garden Inns usually have a little coffee machine. You've got your microwave, the little storage area down there, and we have a refrigerator with the same size closet, decent closet. I'm not even unpacking. Today's Monday. Tomorrow morning I get picked up at 7 a.m. and we are headed north, somewhere north inside in the North Carolina area, and then we begin our crossover from North Carolina to South Carolina to Georgia. So I don't even know how many hotels I'm going to be at this week, because we're going to go to the, as far as we can go. We've got appointments set every day as we go. We're meeting with customers, and we're just going to find a place to stay when we get to our next destination. So this should be interesting. I've never done it this way. I usually know exactly where I'm staying, and I've got everything planned out, but I am not the one planning this week. I am along for the ride, so this should be interesting. But let me show you the bathroom. Decent sized bathroom, it's nice. Again, if you've been following me, you know that I love to spread out. I bring a lot of stuff, although I'm not unpacking, but I'm still gonna unpack like my makeup and my, hair stuff, lotions, all of that good stuff. So it does have a really good area here to spread out. It looks like this room has been remodeled, so the shower looks brand new. It looks very clean. I like it. Very, very new. Very nice. And I like the floors. I love when hotels have these floors. So when I'm flying for work, I normally try to come in the day before. You never know what happens with flights. I was on time today, which is great. But I'm here for the day. I need to work, and I'm starving. It's almost 2 o'clock. I haven't had lunch yet. So I'm actually going to order Grubhub. Keep this in mind, guys, for you guys that are just starting to travel. You can always order for Grubhub local delivery. You can have it delivered to the hotel. I'm actually gonna go downstairs and work in the lobby area. I hate being cooped up in the room by myself working, and since I've got to work most of the day today, I've got a Zoom meeting, I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm just gonna work in the lobby area. I'm gonna have my Panera delivered to me and let the day begin. I actually edited my video that I'm about to release this week on the flight. That's the first time I ever do that, but the entire flight I was editing, and when I landed, I was done. I am starving. Ready to work and eat and have my Zoom calls.
never used to have a house back there. Now you can see it. You know, they built onto this stuff. We have almost.
Hi. Hello from Hickory, North Carolina, day 2. Today is Tuesday, January the 10th, and we went from Cary, North Carolina, over to Roanoke, Virginia, back to North Carolina, and we're now in Hickory. I'm at a Marriott property. We're at the Marriott Courtyard in Hickory, and I want to show you this property real quick, or my room really quick. Marriott Courtyard is another one that I also like to stay at. If you've watched some of my other vlogs when I'm traveling, you'll notice it's either Marriott Courtyard or Hilton Garden Inn. My preference is usually Hilton Garden Inn, but this Courtyard was $60 cheaper than the Garden Inn, so we went ahead and stayed in the Marriott. So it's a very simple, comfortable room. Again, we've got a king-size bed, little sofa area there, got my luggage, and a work area. Unfortunately, I'm working tonight. So it's 7:30. We just got back from working with our customers throughout the day. I am with a couple of other employees that I'm working with. And unfortunately, although it's 7:30, I can't just relax. I've got some work to do still. I've got to get on the computer. So I will tell you that the space is really good. I can spread out and do what I've got to do. As most hotels do, we do have the Keurig coffee maker, so they'll either have a Keurig or they'll have a regular coffee maker. The coffee is very important in the mornings. There is the door, and this is actually the bathroom area. So we've got the loo and a shower. Good morning, guys. Today is Thursday. What day is today? Today's Thursday, January 12th. That's right. Tomorrow is Friday the 13th. I am in Charleston, South Carolina, historic district of Charleston, South Carolina. And we rolled in here last night. I gotta tell you, just from what we saw, but it was dark, this is such a beautiful city. I want to show you where I'm at just because of the area that I'm in. We got a really good rate. We're at the Hilton Garden Inn, and it's $179 a night. There were several other hotels in this area that were a lot more expensive than $179 a night. I'm going to show you the view real quick. We are like right on the water. And as we head out of Charleston, I hope to show you a little bit of that beautiful historic scenery here. There's just some beautiful buildings. I've never made it to this area of South Carolina, so this was a nice treat. We went to a place called the Crab House last night. It was delicious. It was recommended by the hotel, and I wish I could just be here having fun and enjoying, but let me just show you where I'm at. Right across from us, we have a Marriott Courtyard, and look at that. So Charleston is full and surrounded by water, so there's a lot of bridges all around Charleston. We're in the downtown historic area. There are some water view rooms directly on the water. Those were over $500 a night. But before our meetings this morning, we're going to take a little leisurely drive through the downtown area, and I'm just going to film and capture as much as I can. I'm in a typical Hilton Garden Inn room. This is a really, really nice property, and headed down for breakfast with my other teammates. So just hang on. I'm going to show you some more as soon as I can. Hello from Florida. I am back home, guys. I forgot to do my outro, so I'm doing it right now. By the way, just in case you hadn't realized, or you probably didn't realize because I didn't vlog them all, we ended up in 4 different hotels this week. 1 night, each hotel at a different state. 4 states in 5 days. But I will tell you that we stayed the last night, which was last night. Today's Friday the 13th. So on Thursday, January 12th, our last night was right by the Atlanta airport because we had morning flights. And I will tell you one thing. We stayed at the Hilton Garden Inn. I'm a big fan of Hilton Garden Inn. But, you know, when you stay at hotels next to those larger airports, they're a little beaten and battered. And I meant to vlog it for you guys. I'm not a big fan of the Atlanta Hilton Garden Inn airport. That one was a little beat up. But every other place we stayed at was really nice. So, you know, I'm going to remind you, as I always do, sign up for points if you're traveling a lot, because you can earn those Marriott points, Hilton, Holiday Inn, whatever it is. You can get a free room. And I want to also thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed some of the scenery that I showed you. I mean, we went everywhere from North Carolina to Virginia to South Carolina to Georgia, even drove through really bad weather. Those tornadoes that went through this week, it was crazy. But be on the lookout for the next one. Keep those notifications on, and I'll see you again.